Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ATR's War, Bedlam Media's premier wrestling podcast covering AEW to WWE. I'm Sam the SLB, future governor of NXT, the co-host of ATR's War, ATR Rising Sun. And alongside me today is the man behind X Wrestling's Nostradamus, Scott.
Well, folks, we got lots of Rumble stuff to talk about. I'll probably dive in a little bit into Raw after the Rumble and some NXT news. And yeah, I think that's about it.
As well as the third man, the man in black, the main recipient, the beneficiary of the Clone Ethan 2026 campaign, which is actively going on, and my co-host from ATR Rising Sun, the current Bedlam Media champion, Ethan.
It's a new era, boys.
It's New Era Friday, guys. 2026 is the year of new eras. And then rounding out the cast, join us once again, above the rings, ambassador to the internet wrestling community, the man with all the stats, John the Stat Man.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm coming at you from parts unknown in my hotel room. I'm sorry if the audio is not top quality today. If you watch the review realm that Sam and I do, I'm getting ready for a big interview tomorrow, a sit-down interview tomorrow. We'll share more on that in the coming days.
That we will. Guys, check out our channel, The Review Realm. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Discord. Let's get right to the Super Bowl, shall we? No, seriously, folks. Royal Rumble has come and gone, and you know what that means. We're now on the road to WrestleMania. And while we're on the road to WrestleMania, let's go through the calendar so then we can all talk about the Rumble, because you guys don't want to hear me blabber all day. I could blabber all day. So, since Wikipedia doesn't like to put everything together anymore, I got to do these by company, if you will. So, February 28th, we have Elimination Chamber in Chicago. March 14th, we have Ray to Rays for AAA in Puebla, Mexico. I hope I pronounced that right. For AEW, we have Revolution on March 15th in Los Angeles, California. Last but not least, we have TNA's No Surrender February 13th in Nashville, and then Sacrifice in West Wago, Louisiana. Rumble. Riyadh. What do we think overall? Thoughts, comments, concerns?
I don't know who wants to go first.
I'll go first. It was disappointing. It's just for one match, which everybody probably knows what that one is. So
It's the dark matches, right?
Of course, yeah, the two dark matches, yeah.
Yeah. You know what's wild about the Rumble was the whole thing is it was fine. I didn't think it was awful. I felt bad for the people there, or the lack of people there. If you were saw the way they had it set up with all the lights and stuff, it looked like there was nobody.
Scott and I had this conversation about that.
Yeah, I thought the same thing when I'm watching the beginning of the show, and it had all the lights look beautiful and everything. I'm just like, are there people in the seats? Like, what's going on? And they kind of had to like do this like get real close to the TV type thing to try to see. And like, wait, I think I see people there. Okay, so they have the lights like here, but it blocks the people. Like it blocks you from seeing the people. So it's like it looked like nobody was there. It was insane, but they were packed full because you got the side views and you could actually see the bodies. And I'm like, oh, okay, so people are there.
What was weird is because the first Raw on Netflix was at the Intuit Dome, and it has those. So I'm like, did that have that problem too? I wonder. I don't remember.
Probably. I mean, it like I said, like it visually it looks nice. Like when they were doing all the changes to whatever for theme songs or video displays or whatever they're doing, it looks real nice. But you're right, you don't see anybody, so it's like, are people there?
Right.
But the crowd was pretty good though most of the night.
From what I saw, it was definitely it didn't underperform. Okay, I'll say that. Like I said, once I figured out that there was a crowd, I think the lights really threw it off. I was just like, all right, this looks like nobody's there. And when it looks like nobody's there, but you hear sounding like, all right, are they piping a crowd in? Like, what's going on?
Right.
But it wasn't bad. Especially the women's. I was surprised the reception that they all got. Obviously being over there, however you feel about things going on over there. Thought they got a great reception. Everything looked great. The concern about this month build on a stadium. Didn't seem to have any problems from what we saw.
Yeah.
Did you guys like the staging?
Yes.
Yeah. The staging
Yes.
was real nice. It does also insane that in 30 days they built that thing up from a literal like dirt parking lot to what it was. And I'm thinking, I'm like, that would take like at least 5 years in the States.
And I guess now they're taking it right
6
back
years in
down.
Canada.
Are they really? Oh my god, that's hilarious.
It's like watching a time lapse video.
Yeah.
That's wild. Literal pop-up stadium in a month.
Well, apparently the actual arena they wanted, apparently they have football, soccer,
Mm,
and the one they wanted, so that's why.
Yep.
okay.
Well, aren't they getting ready for the World Cup this year? Aren't they probably all doing like qualifiers and whatnot?
Well, no, they've already done all that. Like all the
that's
teams
all
have
set.
already. Yeah, all the teams have been picked for that already. Well, no, I take that back. They're not all of them, but I don't think Saudi Arabia has a team that qualified for the last remaining spots.
They bribed their way in.
Yeah. I mean, knowing FIFA. But if anything, I figured they'd keep it for when they do the World's Fair. I think that was in what, 2030?
Yeah, Riyadh season.
Yeah. But
You know who was there? Green shirt guy.
he was, but he was on the other side because who the hell was it Logan Paul? I think Logan Paul had a video online about how he's making fun of him because he was not on the camera side this time.
Can't get past the royalty.
That's right. Yeah, right.
All right, figured if anyone would have, it would have been him.
Right.
So we can run through this very lengthy card. Just go through the results.
In WWE terms, yes, 4 matches is lengthy now.
We will skip the dark matches because they weren't even pre-show matches, they were just dark matches, and it's like, okay. So opening the show, Liv Morgan winning the women's Royal Rumble match, eliminating Tiffany Stratton last. Longest match of the night, too. 1 hour and 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
They outbeat the men.
By 9 minutes, which is pretty wild.
9 minutes! 9 minutes!
Definitely the
I think
weekend.
you were going for the 9 days there, but yeah, I see what you were doing, sir.
I didn't really like the women's Royal Rumble all that much.
Okay.
I don't know. I felt like there wasn't, besides, I was wondering because like probably not many of the women want to go to Saudi Arabia to begin with. So I was like, yeah, there wasn't a lot of surprise except Brie Bella. Brie Bella got a great reaction.
She did, yeah.
She came out.
I think she got probably pop of the night for the Rumbles.
Yes.
I think.
Somehow.
Damn, Ethan.
Tell us how you really feel.
Right?
Well, at one point, I was like, geez, I'm like, there was like 15 people in the ring. And I'm like, somebody's got to get eliminated. There's starting to be too many cooks in the kitchen there.
Yeah.
Honestly, Brie and Maria got the 2 biggest of the whole women's match.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rhea, that doesn't surprise me at all. Like, regardless of where you are in the world, people.
And honestly, I would say the NXT or the surprise entrance too, besides Brie.
JC Jane was a nice surprise. I figured it was one of those long overdues, but since she just hadn't been in the Rumble at all, I was just like, oh shit, all right.
I think the MVP of that Royal Rumble match was probably Sol Ruka.
John took the words right out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the name of it, the move exactly, but I'm like, that's a cool move.
The
No
Soul
Snatcher.
Snatcher?
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Her finisher is unique. First time she did it when I was watching, it was on NXT. I was just like, holy shit! What? How did she do that?
Yeah.
I seen Dante Leon do that before Sol Ruka, but still cool. Rain Yorn be jealous. But I mean, hey, she made Final 3. That's pretty good for an NXT star.
Yeah. Yep.
My dark horse was Lash Legend, by the way.
Lash was, she made a name for herself. When Nia got eliminated, I was just like, all right, I wonder what they're going to do with Lash then. And then she just came in, and I think she had the most eliminations in this year's Rumble.
Yep, 5.
5, yeah.
Women.
Yep. So I thought that was a nice name. She made a name for herself a little bit in this match, which is good. So she's got a high ceiling and a lot of promise for SmackDown. So
Liv Morgan finally finishes her story, win the Rumble after being back to back.
So I found it interesting, and I'm looking this up now. Is she the only woman to be in all 9 women's Rumbles?
Her and Natty.
Okay. Because they said that. I'm like, wait a minute. She's been around that long that she's been in every single women's Rumble. Because that first year, what was that? Was that her first couple of years on the main roster?
Yep. Yeah. I think it was during Riot Squad, I believe. When they first started having the women's Rumbles. But yeah.
Wow. That's impressive. I love how they started with there's a little things I would point out. I did love how they started with Charlotte and Alexa.
Mm-hmm.
And Charlotte's like, let's go, and then Alexa's like, yeah, bestie. I do like who eliminated Raquel. Was that?
It was Liv.
It was Liv.
Yeah.
So getting some tension between all these teams.
That back bump Rhea took was crazy too.
Yep. And apparently, Miss Bliss's elimination was botch. It wasn't supposed to happen at that moment. That's why there was no Alexa Bliss has been eliminated message. It was supposed to happen a little bit later. So that's why when you look at both of their faces when it happens, they're both genuine shock, like, uh-oh.
They're like, yeah, because I remember, because now I got a little bit short, and then Alexa just fell. It's like, I don't think that, like John said, whoops.
All right.
One more thing, Natty Snipes, her song, like Scott said, it fucks.
It's good. It's good stuff.
What?
Yeah, hers was good. Becky Lynch's song is awful.
Yeah, I first I liked it, but now I'm more or less into it. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as bad as like Mercedes Moné's theme song, but it's.
Are you trying to piss Sam off this early?
Sam's not paying attention, or else he would. I know that.
Sorry, I'm gonna ask Super Bowl questions for Sunday. What was that?
I said, John's talking about how awful Becky Lynch's new theme song is. I said, I mean, it's not, Mercedes Moné levels of awful, but it's.
Let's listen. I think we as a country need to come together and unite. In we're talking like felony, like whoever created that, it's just horrible. I don't. Let's not talk about it. We're talking around here.
Gunther can retire her. That way he can retire the theme song.
Yes. Speaking of which, let's get into what I am told, because I didn't get to watch the whole show yet. Is the show stealer. Gunther taking on and defeating AJ Styles by technical submission in the career-threatening match, officially retiring AJ Styles from WWE competition. I will say that because people are like, well, I heard that there's rumors that, we'll address that.
Nerds. Sorry. Ethan Fake 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that was a great match.
By the way, sorry, Scott. Did you notice how AJ tried to fight out of it, where Cena knew he was over, but AJ deep down?
Yes.
I love that.
I was actually just going to mention that. I love that AJ just continued to fight, and my favorite part too. And I love that this AJ is a wily veteran, so I'm glad that he did this. After the match was over and the bell had rung, AJ came to and starts going after the ref. Like, what happened? Like, why? Well, is the match still going? And I'm just like, okay. He's still acting as he's wrestling. I love it. But yeah. The big speculation with this is AJ was taking off his gloves and then he was gonna put it in the ring, and the crowd's like, no, don't do it. And then AJ's like, fine, screw it, and he puts his gloves back on, and he's just like, I'm like, all right, what are we doing here? Like, are you retired? Are you not? Like, what? Like, are you defying this? What's happening? So, but yeah,
it's the Undertaker all over again.
Except AJ can still go. Taker should have stopped a long time ago.
He has both of his
Oh.
knees still.
Oh, God. It still bothers me. He had 18 retirements. Like, God damn it. Like, what are you,
Sam's throwing
Flair?
shit.
Come on.
Speaking of Flair, apparently on Fate, someone said he wants to go one more time. Like Flair,
No. If he's
Casket
gonna go
match.
anywhere, it's gonna be to the
Casket
hospital.
match.
Stop it.
Do it in the
Gunther,
casket match.
go.
Finish it for good.
No more cameos, Rick.
Right? I don't want to pay $600 for you to say my name wrong. Thanks.
who is his dick?
What was I going to say?
His name is
No, I was
Rick.
gonna say, no, back on track here. The match was good. I felt like they probably, if this wasn't AJ's last match in WWE, these two probably could have had a series of matches that were pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'll say about it was the finish, not the fact that he passed out. I think that made sense. The only thing I'll say is the referee, in that case, you're supposed to raise their hand like 3 times. In this case, he raised his hand once.
WWE has done that a lot recently. They've been flipping flop. Sometimes they'll do 3. Other times, from the majority of the times I've seen it in recent years, it's been just the one time. I like the 3 times because you get that dramatic second, that last one where it's like almost down, and all of a sudden he's like, "All right, let's go," and the crowd starts going insane again. But yeah, I don't know. I wish they would personally stick with the 3.
Yeah,
but
I wonder if that's an industry thing because even AEW, when they do the technical submission finish, like they don't even check the hand. They just like look. I think was it John Moxley? They just like looked at him, they tapped him, and they were just like ring the bell, and it's like, so that's it.
There's just I feel like that's a great spot for some extra drama for the matches, but they don't want to capitalize on it. They just like, oh, one flop. Okay, he's done. Like, come on.
I will say that did bug shit out of me where in Cena's matches 3 above age, it was just, oh, he's out. Okay. Ding. It's like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna have a way to do it, just standardize it and just stay consistent. Don't flip flop.
And I was trying to see too when he cut his arm. I'm guessing it was the table spot.
It was,
Probably.
Yeah.
That
was a good cut.
AJ's got a podcast with Steffi, by the way. I'd recommend listening.
Yeah, I saw that he was going to be on Steph's show, so that's probably going to be.
And everybody was dropping clips like Balor and Nakamura. He's going to TNA confirm.
I don't know. We'll see. I think TNA would be a good thing. Obviously, we've already heard all the AEW rumors that they're going to, once his contract is officially up, they're going to offer him a massive amount of money to come to AEW. So,
with all due respect, don't go to AEW.
Here's my take on that. I think we had this kind of conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he stays. If he wants to retire, I hope he retires. I think AEW, and this isn't me going like, TNA is the retirement home, for old talent. The thing that AEW does that WWE doesn't, and I know they've gotten better, but they still do a lot. They do a lot of world traveling right now, which is insane. If you think about it. AEW is really good for just like, hey, we're going to do this like once a week. You're here once a week and we'll see you next week.
Right.
Maybe we'll do something here, or maybe you have to travel or whatnot. But
twice a week at the most with Collision, right?
Yeah. So with AEW, even if he doesn't wrestle, sure, commentary, or bring him in as a manager, or maybe he wants to write, bring him in as a writer, producer. I think if it's a once, twice a week kind of thing on the road, and then he's home, because that's really what it comes down to. It comes down to him being like, dude, I want to see the rest of my kids, grow up.
That's why Ciampa went to AEW pretty much.
Exactly. And WWE, I remember the reason why Jade originally did not go. They literally told her in that interview, so what are you doing with your family? She's like, well, that's my kid. And it's like, well, we're your family now. Excuse me? Like, yes, but also that's your blood right there. That's your child. Yeah. So
that's some cult shit. We're your family now.
It's toxic workplace environment. That's exactly what that is.
The best I could do is a pizza party.
Don't trigger me. Don't do it, Ethan.
What I'm getting at is if he goes That's why I'd want him to see him there, because he wants to spend more time with his family.
Hmm.
Otherwise, if he's like, I'm just going to continue my career, it's like, all right, well, thought we were doing a retirement here. We're going to go the Ric Flair route. Got it. So, all right. Match number 3. Man, this card's taking forever to go through. Drew McIntyre taking on, defeating Sami Zayn for the undisputed WWE Championship.
This felt like a bathroom break match.
This match was weird. Yeah.
I like both guys, but let's be honest.
Yeah, I think for me, this was, I mean, the match was okay, but coming off the heels of an emotional Gunther AJ match, I felt like there was really no winning in this match, you know, from like an emotional standpoint, because everybody was drained watching first the Women's Rumble and then AJ and Gunther. The crowd seemed to be responding to it just fine. Obviously, it's Sammy, so they're going to be excited for him. But I felt like the air got taken out of the open stadium. It's weird to say, but what you know what I'm trying to get. It was just, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was good, but I don't know. I don't feel like I cared enough about it as I did the other matches. I don't know. The AJ one really kind of got me, because that's another one that I've watched his entire career, and like seeing both Cena and AJ retiring within, you know, like a 2-month span. It's like, God damn it, guys. Thanks for making me feel real old.
Especially being one of the last new talents to come out of the power plant.
Oh, the power plant.
I thought Sammy was going to go over. I really did, because of, you know, just the religious background and how people were behind him in that regard. But at the same time, too, Drew McIntyre is probably one of the best people they have right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I mean, he probably deserves a little bit of a title run. I don't think he deserves to just win it and then just be done in his first matchup.
Right, exactly. Like you just said, like he deserves a longer run, because his first one lasted what, 5 minutes and 47 seconds or something to that extent.
The War Heavyweight title, yeah, but the WWE title wears from no one, right? So
right, that too. So it's like, yeah, this one, I don't know. I kind of felt like they were almost in a no-win situation, because Sammy being champion would be awesome, but how long is he going to hold on to it? I mean, if you're going to continue the feud, you could do the whole, oh wait, Drew drops the title, but he ends up getting it back at like Elimination Chamber, so they go into Mania, and Sammy still doesn't have his Mania match as a champion, as a major champion. But I don't know. But I kind of, I'm wondering, because they're starting to do Elimination Chamber qualifying matches, which I love that they're doing those again. Those are starting next week, so I'm assuming Sammy will be in one, probably. But yeah, we'll see.
yeah, I don't. I mean, it's too early for Drew to lose the title.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Guys,
that too.
I like both guys, but I don't know. I could get into this, so I'm gonna give this a 5. Oh, I forgot to give my Women's Rumble match 6.5 out of 10.
I keep hearing, and I'm just going to throw this out here, and I agree, but also I remember WrestleMania 33, where Bray Wyatt became champion, and he walked into Mania as champion.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, oh, he's champion. This is cool. And then Randy Orton gets his next belt, and I'm not like a crazy Randy Orton fan, but I'm also like, he had the belt for a month. You're going to tell me that Bray Wyatt is only a transitional champion?
Yeah.
So
that hurt my soul a lot.
Still does.
It does. Like, I feel like they really screwed everything up. Like he had such a mind for the business, and I still hate saying his name in the past tense, but man, what could have been? I still feel like he should have been the one to defeat the Streak for Taker. It's the perfect supernatural transition of power. I mean, they kind of did. I'm glad that they did the whole thing in the ring the year before, the year of Bray's passing, with LA Knight. I thought that was nice, but I felt like doing it at 34, when did they? 31.
31.
That would have been I feel like that would have been perfect because Bray was at his high too. So, but yeah, a lot of missed opportunities.
You and I are on that same boat, my friend. We've been saying it for a long time.
Yep.
I mean, clearly I understand they're probably still very upset. They wanted to hand it off to Mordecai back in the early 2000s.
God, I remember him. Oh, Lord. Whew.
I remember that storyline really well because they had the vignettes, and that was a case of somebody who showed up a lot and like, oh man, this is going to be big. I'm kind of excited to see what happens. He's going to go against the Undertaker, and he was there for like 3 weeks, and then he was gone.
Yep.
You're like, what happened?
Yeah.
And that is when I learned as a little kid that they don't know how to book everyone properly.
Mm-hmm.
So, speaking about booking, let's talk about the main event. Men's Royal Rumble match, 56 minutes, 10 seconds. Roman Reigns wins by eliminating Gunther.
God damn it.
My pick.
Yeah. None of us even sniffed Roman being anywhere near our top 3. And John comes in there full blast. Yeah, it's gonna be Roman. I'm just like when Sam read off the name, I was like,
You're like,
okay. I'm like, John knows something that the rest of us don't because nobody had Roman on the top list. But yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, my understanding was after he dropped the belt, he was going to be a little more part-time. He wanted to spend more time in Hollywood. So I was like, all right, you just won't see him doing this, which fuck me, man. I mean, what? We've seen so many other people win the thing after going away and coming back, after doing other things.
Yep.
Who is it? Our friend Azzy, friend of the show, Matt. He texted me and he goes, never in my life did I ever think I'd be rooting for Roman Reigns over Gunther.
Same.
Yep. Gunther is now universally hated, and he's doing a great job with it. Honestly, I think he's really feeding into it. It actually led perfectly into Monday Night Raw, where they were doing something, and all of a sudden AJ's music hit, and I'm just like, wait, I thought he was retiring. What's going on? And then it kind of zooms in, and it's Gunther doing AJ's thing, and I'm just like, you son of a bitch.
That was why he didn't do it. That's like,
yeah. Yep.
Um,
No, he's leading into the career killer gimmick now, and it's just, I want to know who's next. Truly, I mean, I thought it was going to be Rey Mysterio, but apparently he died at the Rumble, so now he's gone for like another, I don't know, year or so. I guess an injury he got. It was ridiculous. So yeah, but obviously, like, hopefully Ray can recover and have one last run because I still need to see Dominic retire Ray, even though I know Gunther's got the career killer thing going. I think Dominic doing it would be the best way to do it. Speaking of Dom, he made his anticipated return, looking all old man dad with the glasses and stuff like that, and introducing Liv, and so Judgment Day slowly building themselves back together, or are they? Because Raquel brought up the elimination, and I'm just like, ooh, okay, the drama is going to be addressed, and then Liv quickly dismissed it. She's like, you're number one contender. You're gonna have a championship match tonight with Stephanie for the title. Blah blah. Like, you're not selfish. Everything's gonna be fine. And then what does she do? She costs Raquel accidentally.
Yep.
The championship. So
that match was boring, honestly. It did not need to go 22 minutes.
No, that street fight was. There were some spots though where I was just like, all right, this is getting going, and then it kind of died again. Being in Philly, I'm just like, if the Philly crowd is not fully into this, then yeah, we got to move on.
Speaking of not being fully into it, I will say this about the Royal Rumble. I felt so bad for Royce Keys, formerly known as Powerhouse Hobbs.
I did too.
He came out, and I was genuinely excited when I saw it. I said, holy shit. I said, he's here. Like, this is great. And they showed Powerhouse Hobbs on the screen and everything. And I'm like, oh, maybe they're not using that name. And then sure enough, it shatters. And then you see Royce Keys, which I get past the name. But just the fact that they don't get AEW in Saudi Arabia. So anybody knew who he was there, and he just came out to just nothing.
Same with the AAA guys.
Yeah.
I felt bad for him. I was like, they should have debuted him on Raw in the States, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you did the Royal Rumble in the States, it would have gotten a pop.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
It's crazy how a lot of people got eliminated so quickly. Like Rusev
and the odd placements of the eliminations, like Brock getting randomly eliminated while Jey Uso is eating in the crowd.
I fucking hated that. Like I'm surprised no one didn't try to eliminate Jey when he's doing the run back.
I honestly expected somebody to eliminate him when he did that. I thought that would have been an absolute hilarious moment. But
I love the technically Sam Scott called this with the Battle of the Americanas.
Yes, I was so happy. The original El Grande Americano has returned. Chad Gable in all his glory. It's wonderful.
But I hated how, they got led by Brock. It was just like barely anything.
Yeah. Like you didn't even see the full elimination. You just see him like falling and being on the floor. It's like,
yep.
Like, wait, is Brock out? Like what?
You're too busy eating.
Yeah.
I'm sick of the eat crap. Oh my god, I hate it.
John never wanted to be run back ever again.
No.
So, what did
I was gonna say, and the lack of Chris Jericho upset me. But
I'm curious, is he still on the AEW roster?
He was as of like a couple hours before the Rumble, and John just said that he's still on it today. So
I think he's still there today. Yep.
Let's look.
And he's not going to be there anytime soon. I think Fozzie's about to do a tour this month.
Yep.
So I'm not expecting anything this month, if that.
He is on there. He is still there.
Yeah, he hasn't been on TV since what, April? I think.
Yes.
So coming upon a year of him not being on AEW television.
Yeah, who knows what's going? I mean, maybe it's contract, maybe it's writing, maybe he wants to get a break. Who knows?
Tony Khan loves to pay people and keep them and do nothing with them.
It's funny because we were talking about
Vince did the same thing for a very long time. So I mean, it's past precedence is there from Vinny. So
Ethan, what's your rating? And let's kind of summarize this last this Rumble match.
Excuse me, sorry, I got hiccups. Men's Rumble 6 out of 10. If you missed it, don't bother watching it.
I mean, honestly, like, yeah.
It says for Gunther and AJ, that's it.
Yeah, the whole show was. I think I gave the whole show a 7, like my own. Like somebody had asked me out of 10, I said probably a 7. It was like wasn't the worst Rumble I've ever seen, but it certainly wasn't the best Rumble I've ever seen. It was just kind of like
one of the worst in a while.
Yes.
Okay, let me rephrase this, Scott. One of the worst since TKO taking over.
Okay, yeah.
No.
Or
since TKO took over?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Wait.
Yeah.
When did TKO take over? 23? Excuse me.
Was it 23? Maybe.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because I feel like even
I feel like 22 was the worst because you had Ronda and Brock win, and nobody wanted either one of those two.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
See, it's already been pushed away. I think 22 is probably the worst one in recent memory, but I probably would.
Was that? What Mania was that? Was that 39?
Yes.
23
yeah, that was
38.
Which one was that one? That was the one that led into the triple threat for the women's title, right? Because they added Charlotte Flair to the match. Thanks, Vince.
All right. Wait, Brock won that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. That gave him his second Royal Rumble victory.
Wait a minute. Hold on. 23? You mean 22?
22.
All right. Okay. I was confused. I'm like, wait a minute. 39, Cody won. I was like so confused. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't remember being in that at all.
No, he went there. He told him in the chamber. And remember they did that. Oh my god, the winner takes all match.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that was the most stupendous 2-night WrestleMania in history.
That's right.
That was the most shittiest WrestleMania of all time.
I mean, come on. Pat McAfee winning the match against Austin Theory was pretty cool. And then getting stunned into next year was hilarious.
I did like that. Well, and you look over the camera, he's just drinking beer, laying down.
Yeah.
that I did laugh at.
I mean, there were some solid matches. It was a long card, but I remember John and I watching night 1 together. That was Stone Cold and Kevin Owens, Cody and Seth.
Oh yeah, I remember we did watch that. Yep.
Yeah, that's when I think when I started dating Ashley, and you had your girlfriend at the time, and they were both like, "You're excited by this?" We're like, "Yeah, this is fun. You having fun?"
Yeah.
And they were like, "All right."
Yeah, it was about as exciting as she was. Not Ashley, who I dated at the time.
That's why I got my glasses on, because there's so much shade going on.
So,
God damn it, Scott. Well played.
So, Royal Rumble. We're on the road to WrestleMania 42. Second one back-to-back in Vegas, not the first back-to-back WrestleMania.
Nope.
However,
next year they're going to start Arabia Boys.
Yeah.
The only thing I will like about that is early after. That's it.
I mean, that's true, but it's still going to be like a
Weird
4 or 5 hour show, and then the pre-show will start at like 6 a.m. Eastern, regardless, because that's what they do.
It was like I looked up the time in Riyadh when I sat down with my friend, and it was 2:00 where we were, and 10:00 in Riyadh was the start time. I'm like,
show ended, it was past 2:00 in the morning, but people didn't appear to leave. So
and they're setting fireworks off at 2 a.m. I'm trying to sleep.
My God, it's a Saturday. Christ!
Imagine if you're sleeping, you just hear.
Like this is it. This is the end.
Like $7 million worth of fireworks after the show was over. What the hell?
You ever tell with the chamber there, Scott? Right quick. I can see Jacob and Cody being in there, and I don't know if something fucky goes happen. We get triple threat mania.
It wouldn't surprise me. I feel like we haven't had. I don't know. I'd have to think about it, but there's always like a triple threat in there now for like a title at some point. But yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Remember last year, my number one was the women's one. So,
but
the men's Rumble, it could have been better. The Final Four. Why the fuck was Logan Paul in the Final Four again?
Because Bunny.
I mean, he's not.
I thought Sam said Bunny. I'm like, what's Bad Bunny got to do with it? Then I'm like, oh, he's in Money.
Bad Bunny, he'll be there on Sunday, but that's for the Super Bowl. Logan Paul, I feel like I know you hate him as a person, and he's done some shitty things in life, but in wrestling, I feel like he's earned his spot now. I think what he's doing with the Vision is actually
his best
really
stuff.
good. He's doing some good stuff. So I mean, also want to talk about the men's Rumble again for a second. The Masked Man and Braun getting immediately eliminated, which that I believe for me was probably my favorite shock of the night. I did not expect that to happen at all.
Someone said like I heard people say Logan Paul because like if you zoom in, it looks like the beard. Like
yeah.
And then someone said Jake Paul. I'm like, no, I'll keep Logan. Thank you very much.
From I read something online that it was actually Grayson Waller, but not to do anything. It's supposed to be. I think it was supposed to be Seth, but Seth didn't go to Saudi, so they used Waller to do it. But it's eventually going to be revealed that it's going to be Seth. That's what I've been reading. But of course, that's all just rumors. We don't know.
Somebody boldly said Adam Pearce.
I would love that more than you understand. They're not going to do that either.
He told Braun he told Braun he had a piss poor performance. So,
like, I love that all of a sudden Adam. Well, I shouldn't say all of a sudden, but like more so now than before. He's like his spine is fully like, don't screw with me, guys. The whole F around and find out stuff too with him and Heyman, like Pierce, like you're firing all cylinders, brother. I love it. Let's go.
By the way, the Rumble, Oba Femi had the most with 5, and Javon was the Iron Man because he went in 40. And some of these people, like Braun, I mean, I get why the 10 like that. His makes sense. I get that.
Mhm.
But like Rusev was in there for 32 seconds. Cardona wasn't even a minute. Original Grande Merritt was a minute 21. Royce Keys was only in there for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they've put Rusev back into purgatory. He's been on main event a lot, and he hasn't done anything else since.
I think he should
So-
stay in AEW personally.
But he wasn't even doing anything there either.
I know.
So it's like, come on. I don't know. I don't remember who eliminated him, but I'm hoping that maybe that will
Femi.
turn into something. Who was it?
It was Femi.
Okay. Because Oba's technically still a free agent, even though he like destroyed single-handedly the War Raiders on Monday. I'm sure he'll show up on SmackDown and destroy another tag team because I guess that's just what they're doing now. I'd like to see Rusev try to attack him. I think that would be a nice first feud for Oba on the main roster. Obviously, Oba would probably go over because you're not going to have your hottest talent out of NXT get put down by Rusev. But I don't know. I just want to see Rusev back on television again. Like, come on.
It is
He's
kind of.
talented, for God's sakes. Just
Well,
do
I pay on a real. The original King of the Ring files was gonna be Cody and Rusev.
that would have been fun.
I would have took that honestly, but he'll lead the Braun, Solo Ray, Rusev, and Cardona for Peak by Brock. And apparently Owen might be staying on Raw. By the way, that's the rumor going around.
Wouldn't surprise me. I feel like he's ready for Netflix prime time. So
Do.
So I had seen, because I had not watched Raw, I had seen that a certain promo happened that we are getting a definite match happening.
Ethan Page for segment.
right. Yes, we already have our night 2 main event for WrestleMania already put down. Roman Reigns will be challenging CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk going for his final Infinity Stone when it comes to the Shield to take down Roman, and then he'll be able to say he's defeated the entire Shield. So
It's the battle of the part-timers again. And by the way, it's great. This is the 4th time the World Heavyweight title has closed WrestleMania, by the way.
mm-hmm.
That's a crazy stat, but
It's good though. It's like that's how you build this title up.
because it was 20 with Benoit and them, and then it was 24 with Taker and Edge.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be it.
There was 4. Yeah, there's another. I think I saw the photo you're referring to. I don't remember what the other match was either.
Watch will remember.
Yeah,
Or
the 4th time.
Yeah, it's crazy, but hey, Roman, the Sea Bros are gonna fight each other. But that promo, Sam, that one you need to watch like soon.
It was real good.
He took it. He mentioned Coke Cabana, whatever, phone and mentioned his name.
They both went like in real deep and firing shots at one another. It was real fun to watch.
All right, I'll have to definitely check it out. I know it's a big thing. We're finally getting a one-on-one CM Punk main event at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Also, another clip on his check on the bingo card for him.
Yep.
He can actually say he closed. By the way, Roman break his own record, by the way, with 11 now. Because remember 2 years ago he main event both nights.
Yep.
By the way, I'm one of those people that count both nights as the main event. I know technically night 2 is the closing.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way as you. Like you're finishing the night. Doesn't matter if it's Saturday or Sunday. That's your main event because that's what happened last year with Punk and Seth and Roman closed out night 1. So that was his main event. Now he's got night 2 main event. So
that's what I was talking about because CM Punk has closed out WrestleMania. So this is definitely this is his second.
Yep, and Roman's 11th, which is he broke his own record in like a year.
I mean, not surprised.
Now we gotta the promo is great. Now we gotta I lost my train of thought, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Well, Roman's going to disappear for a while anyways, so Punk will be the one carrying the feud going into Chamber, and then I'm sure they'll have more verbal spats. They'll probably have some more physicality, but yeah, if they can do a good job keeping it like alive vocally, we'll be fine going into Mania.
The Well, according to Fightful, Balor's going to challenge Punk at Chamber.
I would love that because Finn
That
also
match-
dropped a fantastic promo on Raw, and I feel like we're gonna get the Prince back, and that's the best Finn Balor. So
I'm going to throw a fantasy book for a second. We're going to walk with me for a second. Sorry, Elijah.
I was gonna say hello.
So if they do the match at Chamber, if it's official, I see Punk retaining. I know Chamber's not a big show, but just hear me out for a minute. You know how Judgment Day will come? I think Judgment Day will come to the ring, and then Dominic is like, "Nope, get out of the group."
Yep.
And then they kick Balor, and then they'll set him and Dominic because they've been teasing that for so long.
Yeah.
And
I can see that.
I think it's time, honestly, to get him out of Judgment Day. Personally,
Yep. I think even Punk's been saying it to him recently. I think Cena said it to him also at some point. It's just like it's time for Finn to go back on his own. Although I love him as a heel, I feel like it's time to turn him back to a babyface.
I'll be honest. I like him better as a babyface, personally.
Fair enough. No,
He wasn't a bad heel when he first went back to NXT, but I think since he keep back to me when he was a heel, it's like, like he's sometimes he's trying too hard, but sometimes he's not.
fair enough. No, fair enough.
But wow, well, NXT. Congratulations, Joe Hendry, by the way.
Yes. Finally capturing the NXT championship, winning the 7-man ladder match to close out the show. So that, and obviously with Ava leaving WWE as a whole, Robert Stone now has been deemed the interim NXT general manager. So
Oh God, they told a page of AEW's book, the intro.
yeah, so we'll see who the final person is. We've actually seen, it's funny, we've seen a lot of former talent on X like make comments about who would be the next GM. So we've seen things like John's had enough. He's like, I don't want to talk about NXT.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
Stupid hotel undisclosed Wi-Fi.
Right. But yeah, we've seen lots of former talent talk about putting their names in the hat to see who would be the next GM for NXT. So it's nice that the developmental brand is getting a little bit more attention than that.
You know what they're gonna bring back? Guest host NXT.
No, bad Ethan. No, I'm kicking you out.
Oh, but I didn't get a chance to my joke yet.
Put your timer up there.
But no, I know. In all seriousness, I couldn't. Chelsea Green said, "You know what? Bring somebody down for a week if you want." And then, that ladder match. So Jackson Drake was really impressive. If you haven't watched, he reminds me, Sam, of Zack Sabre Jr.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Scott, you've seen him. Like,
Yeah.
The gear and stuff's almost identical to Zack Sabre Jr. So it's almost like he could pull. Honestly, if they need a stunt double, like you could actually pull him to it, which is crazy because I watched him on the Indies a few times. It's like people are like, "Oh no, like watch him. He's like the Zack Sabre." It's like the American version. I'm like, holy shit, he does kind of look like him a little bit. The Evolve champion. Sorry, we gotta mention Evolve, but
yep.
Good for him. I think Saints goes up to the main roster soon.
Yeah, there's really nothing left for him to do in NXT at this point.
I think it goes to Smack. Honestly, I think SmackDown needs him more.
Yeah, have him reunite with Cody.
All right, agreed.
Oh, I gotta do my matches of the week because I forgot to do it last week. So,
All right, let's see what Ethan's got.
I gotta grab it. So my Ethan picks of the week are people are new. So I started doing this like a month ago, and then 7 out of 10s are honorable mentions. So I'll count them in here. So AJ Gunther 10 out of 10 for the Rumble, which I already mentioned. The TNT title match, Ciampa and Mark Briscoe 7 out of 10 from Collision. I recommend checking that out. By the way, he named his belt Scott Sylvie.
Of course.
Next up, if he gets a blue belt, Bluey.
Bluey, oh no.
Oh, come on, it's right there.
I know.
Monday, Americano and Javon Evans. Sorry, Americano 2. I love Tyler Bate, by the way, how he just walks or he just starts dancing to the ring and then grounded shot, handshake like that. And he's like, oh, yeah, sorry. But, and then Tuesday, the ladder match, 7 out of 10. And then last night, as we're recording this, but Friday, once his jobs, Andrade and Omega, 9 out of 10.
Oh, that was so good. That was so good.
And Brody King beat Sorry, Scott. I know I'm spoiling this, but you'll catch up in about 6 months.
Brother, I'm still watching shows from September. I actually threw one on this afternoon before I passed out for a little bit.
So the main event, they do these eliminators, which honestly I hate. The Brody King one makes sense though, so I'm okay with that. But the other ones, it's just like, oh crap, I need matches. All right, you guys fight. Brody King beat MJF in literally a minute and a half. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, the way that happened, it was less than 10 minutes left until the top of the hour, and I'm like, oh crap, we still got a main event. This is where I'm getting old. Where after 10 o'clock, I'm like, all right, I need to I have to put something else on, or I'm reading because I'm like,
Sam turns into a pumpkin.
I don't know what it is. Like, even if I want to watch something, I'm just like, I can't. Just gotta put something on in the background.
Yep.
And I'm like, we gotta have MJF and Brody King, and literally this whole thing came out. There were shenanigans, and then all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on, what
just happened?
What exactly? I was like, what just happened?
I love how Gunther and Brody King were both having like a sleeper hold at the top rope contest. Because he did Brody King did it first, but Gunther did Dragon Lee, and then Brody King's like, hold my beer, and he does it to MJF.
It was I thought it was kind of comical when I watched because when he did it on what, SmackDown? No, he did that on Raw, where the camera angle for the Brody King one, when I think he first did it to Darby, you're literally staring at Darby as he's like passing out. For the WWE one, they're like freaking 50 feet back watching it happen, and there's people running in front of it, so you're not really fully seeing the whole thing, and it's just like
POV, you're in the front row.
Yeah, I guess that's the family friendly thing, but like Jesus, like that was. Yeah.
And then Brody King's like, hold my beer, I'm gonna up one up you, and he does. Well, because Heyman Page came out and distract him, which is actually nice that we got multiple challenge. Someone made a fan graphic of doing a 6-way at Revolution with him and like Swerve and a bunch of people. I'm like, that's a little too much.
AEW needs to bring the championship scramble to their company. I thought that was a very fun championship thing in WWE.
They always did that.
Excuse me.
3 or 4 times, and then they're like, yeah, this isn't working anymore. We're gonna get rid of it. It's like, no.
But you have people like Brian Kendrick winning the WWE championship for 2 seconds. I mean, that's kind of fun. Of course, that'll enrage Andrew, another friend of the show.
I generally forgot about that till Scott brought that up. But yeah, we're on WrestleMania, boys, which is crazy how it's this year already gone by quick. Like I feel like one minute we're celebrating New Year's Day, and it's like, oh look, it's Wrestle Kingdom. Oh, now we're February 5th as we're recording. It's like, where the fuck is?
It's funny. It's like the duality of man, because you talk about like how fast things are going. I've heard other people say that January was the longest year of their life. So
January felt kind of long, yeah.
Well, I got busy with hockey and stuff, right? So if you're
that's
busy.
true. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. So I get it.
Now we got the Olympics coming up. So
hold on. We got a very important thing going on this weekend that the 3 of us. We'll talk about the Olympics, but we didn't think there'd be.
I know you guys keep dropping teases. I'm like, fuck it, just talk about it.
Oh, we will.
This is what we'll say as being a majority New England household. That we thought that we were going to get the Dallas treatment for the next 30, 40 years and be like, we were great once and, cool playoff game. And it's it. Thank you, Dak Prescott Jr. I did not think in my lifetime we would get back to here this quickly.
Right. Yep.
And technically, because of this means that the last 5 decades have had the Patriots in a Super Bowl. 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's wild.
I'm not getting cocky, but also
go Patriots.
Go Pats.
Who are they playing in the final?
Right.
The Seattle Seahawks.
The Seattle Seahawks. Yeah.
Yep.
And this is a rematch of the last time they
49, I think.
Yeah, 49. Was it 48?
No,
48.
49.
49. I'm sorry. Yep.
Because 48 was when they beat Denver and they slaughtered them.
That's right. Yeah. So this is a rematch of Super Bowl 49, the
That
one where Sam and I were watching that together, and Sam remembers what I was doing when that Butler interception happened.
I will never ever forget this because, mind you, we had lost the 2 New York Super Bowls by this point, and we're like, oh shit, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. This is it. Like, John's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I can't watch this. Literally, he's going to the bathroom, and I'm sitting my buddy Rob's on the arm of his chair like this. Because I'm just waiting for it because they were really at the goal line. They were there. And you're just like, this is just gonna be the game.
That was me with the Blue Jays. I'm like, please let's win the World Series, please.
Yep.
But like, it just
Ethan's turn.
He's had it. No more Super Bowl talk.
That's right. You don't want no more. Oh my god. I love this.
So I just remember sitting there, and then it happened, and I started screaming, and John was like coming out of the bathroom, like hopping, trying to get his zipper up. Like, what happened? I go, fucking intercepted the ball, and we were just like,
we lost it, yeah.
And again, without getting too deep into it, again, we didn't expect a good year. We expected like a 50-50 year. And then they just went ham after like week 3. And we're like, oh, we're playing for keeps again.
Yep.
And that same team who was 4 wins last season.
And the season before.
Who was supposed to get 9 wins, now has what? Was it 14-3 was the final?
14-3.
14-3. It had an easy schedule. All right, easy schedule. Okay, fair. We're going to the playoffs. They're going to lose to every team in the playoffs. Mind you, Ethan, let's think about, I don't know how much about football, American football you're familiar with. The 4 teams, including Seattle, that they've played have been top 5 defenses in the whole league. We've beaten 3 of them.
Yep.
Including 1 and 2.
Yep. Chargers, I think, were what, 5th? Or was
this
that
is
us?
number
That
4.
5th? Yeah, they were 4. Yeah, we were 5. Yeah.
And every single time we heard, oh, well, they had this going on, but the next team's going to beat them.
Yep.
All right, well, we'll be happy to go here. Win. Well, this happened. Never in my life as a Patriots fan have I seen so much shit talking against this team.
It reminds me of the part, and I've seen the videos, I've seen the memes that have already come out about it. This is perfect. It's the ending of Endgame. It was like you couldn't deal with your own failures. What does that lead you?
Back to me.
Back to me.
But it's football. Anything can happen, and we could lose. But to sit there
Seattle's they're not a pushover team. So
I think it'll be very competitive. I think it'll be another nail biter, just like 49 was between these two.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny that you talk about the nail biters. I was actually Mark had texted me earlier, another friend of the show. He said he had a dream last night. He's not a football fan, like really much at all, but he's like, I had a dream that they had their house or an apartment next to the Super Bowl, and Seattle kicked a field goal and it missed, but it missed so bad it hit my apartment window, and so we were laughing about that. So he's like, I'm calling it now. Pat's going to win by 3 because Seattle's going to miss the field goal, and if it happens, there you go. So I'm like, all right, Mark.
If that happens, I'll lose my mind.
I told him I'm going to blow up his phone Sunday night. It's going to happen.
So if I hear screaming, I know why.
Yes. Yep.
All the way across these.
I'm actually going to be going up to my friend's house who lives 45 minutes north, so I'll be even closer to you, Ethan.
Yeah, I can definitely hear Scott. The almost Femi dance.
I'll have no voice on Monday, so yeah.
Scott does the old Femi dance down.
Yeah. Walking to work.
All right, guys, let's wrap this up. John, where can people find you at?
All right, you find me on X at John the Statman. You can also find Sam and I over at the Review Realm, reviewing albums pretty consistently, doing interviews now. Yep, you can find everything both those places.
Ethan.
Oh, okay. I'll tell my joke after Scott does the introduction or closing. So you can follow me on Twitter as Ethan_Black15. Yes, I changed my Twitter handle. And my backup account is the Ethan_Black ATR, where that backup one I'm just gonna post non-wrestling stuff, so hockey and other stuff.
Nice.
And then follow me on PW, Mania, Body Slam, Turnbuckle Times, here for Japan stuff and Rising Sun. So keep an eye out.
Scott.
You can find me pretty much everywhere as Scotty J Stream. I do all the North American and non-Japan wrestling stuff on our ATR X account.
And my joke of the day is, where does a girl one leg work at?
Oh no!
IHOP.
God.
1 out of 10.
All right. You can find me as the SOB official. We're on all streaming platforms. You can find us. Let us know. We'll put ourselves on there. Guys, leave a comment, leave a review. Tell people why Bedlam Media and Above the Ring is a podcast. If you're choosing why they should listen to us as well. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Guys, we need to revive Scott. Please donate down below. And as always, do not forget to join the Bedlam.
Thanks, guys.